what if somehow it's kind of creepy? It does creepy at all, but what if we're gonna make him as a new one cartoons? I mean, it's not look scary, but I know that cartoons are kind of pretty scary and of like bending and machine. Well, the straw it only can draw, so I didn't realize sometimes. Okay, here's the thing. It's kind of funny moments. He kind of looks angry. Oh, it's so good. It's like his funniest ideas about cartoons. It looks so much funnier than others. Not to worry, not to worry. It's not scary. But it's funny at all. So, let's just break out to you. Talk about how the Foxy can fit this inside the chest or the box. You can tell he changed and has a rainbow background too. I see. So they changed his logo as well. Thanks very much. So has an eye patch, just like the Foxy do pirates. Well, he has none of the features. It looks the same. So it has a point. It has a color in his logo. He has the idea to add a glowing lights into the background. That's kind of amazing. It's like, oh look, it's amazing. Oh yeah, yeah, he can fit that way. So similar as Foxy. So far, so good. They made some YouTubers he has made. It's just the first one. He has playing as a VR. That means great. Now he just played through everything. Second of all, he played fan games as well on Game Joy, as we're only gonna be. So like he just demonstrated, he just add logo himself. What he can do, he just what his favorite part of his rap is Foxy. So he just says his favorite is a Foxy logo. Well, surely he changed a lot sometimes. Time to time. So they keep the glows, the slivers, so somehow they did it. So yep, they did. So I had to I never see it, but I do remember I was a kid. So I had no idea I can just do it at all. So just punish me. I'm not dropping that behind. So let me have thoughts. I had to get some work in the like it's not funny enough and it's not understandable and it's not kind of it. Well, it's not to tell my favorite because I have no others. I had no object. I mean, as it kind of makes sense true, and I have been previously on the televisions. I've been years at about a month ago, and I sit there at the house just do nothing. It's not fair enough. It's somehow like your job is you just do thing. So I had to do a career or something I could do when I was a child. Well, here's a previously. If I could going to marry someone without that, I had no marry. So it's just similar. What's the difference with that? And just let you know, if this is gonna be a fighter of Foxy, I was like, ooh, I got a better idea. How about the wrap of YouTubers on it decide it's gonna be a fight? So far, it's like a fighter on YouTube, fighting to fight. Somehow it's not my ideas, because the chances are just random. I just not make up ideas. If I just make up ideas, it's just making some cartoons fight, so far it's not a good idea. It's like, oh yeah, I could just do some fighter animation, but suddenly it's not good. I mean, it's not my idea. It's like, oh yeah, I could just go to do that as well. It's not gonna get bite if the developer is not okay. So I was saying correctly. I just do his job. I had to do my own thing. So I have been jointly sorry for that. Well, somehow. Alright, so we just draw regular ear. It's like half to half. I mean, what's the difference I have? The only same part, we can have a solution. If it's called of a forever fighters, it can use a power up. It's kind of useful to use 2D or 3D. If it's just 3D, it looks normal. It's kind of similar as the other dimensions. Now, if it is 2D, it looks slightest artist. I like just saying to myself, so it's kind of good. It'll look cool for this. You can add characters. Well, able to somehow wear them. And you can make your own custom skins. It kind of came out myself. It's come from my head somehow. It more sound like this. I'm Foxy. Somehow sound like a fully is grumpy like pirates. Somehow it's like a fighter. It's only kind of make up. It makes sense. Actors. Few times in a world, I just act like it. Like, oh yeah, of course I am parakeet. It's not even funny. Really, what I do funny else is to try to do something else you can do. Like I came up like nowhere is not. I'm not offended with someone, but I do know I have to myself saying, oh, you can't make up, you nowhere, just make up some no jokes around. At some point, it's like some point to the doubt. Huh? It's kind of weird first. It's really kind of weird first, like messing his self hair. It's like you gonna mess up your hair, hey? Well, I can show it yours way. It's like your way. Do the other way. It's like he's a fan of Foxy, like he's the other fans, like a timeline is like, oh yeah, he's evil already, he's not a good guy anymore, so he's starting to become totally messed up. So he's just fighting those children like around. It's not how bad why it's like you can know it's like you usually know why to just make it up. Does that make sense? Well, it's not a kind of love fit. It was like if it's just fits love, like as long as you can't usually for that. That's not my case. It's just messed up. Silly tongue, creepy tongue, but silly tongue it is. It's kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Like it's not allowed to stay straight. You just approve. Now I can just get started here, and I'm not bench for that, so I got no big deal. It's just what are you? Because you choosing a different path. One is a different path for kids, and one of the path is sexual. Whilst you choose on the other path, you choose a certain. Yep, because when you choose the other path, it is not good. Because which is bad or good. When you choosing a good path, it's also like you choosing a bad path. What? However, it's not the kind, why I just get somebody acquires my own, acquires my child. If it is acquires my child or the child proof, if it does 100% right, if it does wrong, then it's not kind of correctly. If this is due, this is not again. It's like, la 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 la. It's not enough for funny. So it's like somehow it is funny. Somehow they dope. Now we can do a body. Don't think about it. So it's just playing. You can tell it has no endo on it. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It has a metal on it. So for it has wear those suits, fur on it. That's a good time. It's a good time. However, it's not the kind of band they tend to. Somehow it's not going that you can know which is who's the word only has the fans and one just drawing to him so much he like it a lot. It's like deal with those something to do. They keep going and keep more. It's like you the cancel for the game choice. It's like, oh no, that's no good. That's no good at all. It's all a year ago. Which one? I do have is just not just one single half. We had to just stare there looking at thing about you can tell your armor what like and is gonna be time to get some uploads. I keep stopping around like messing with the other characters said sorry so as long as I can do my own cartoons. It's not my own funny joke. It's not my own business to contend to. That's true. That was so much fur. It's like kind of big, longest fur I never have. So it's not like and collectively it's never so far to make some for lasted 50 years. As long as we've metal for Fall away. I could just go with fall away because this is so much creepier than others. It's like, oh no, it's creepy. I can just get out of here. That Foxy has a looking eye on you. It's like lock on you and bam. He's like fastened the chest. Put the hooks on there. This is so big hook. Here we go again. This time it's not the matter like yeah. It's not like up close to it. It's just up close to your hook. It looks shiny and new. It's like I got better hook than yours. No, it's not. It's not how it works. Now I can just take a time here, so I can take time. So this is it. I can just go into the other half. So I can just go into straight away and end here. So I can probably go into the move on to my life because I had to do more chores and my daily tasks. However, all I got to do is to get working, get to the right, and try my best to do continued into the school ways in my Steven High School. So far, it's not gonna go do. So I had to do more stuff and like, oh, okay, FusionZGamer. Okay, he's just followed the game joy. Sweet, I feel like. Now we can finally done with that hook like it did. Now we're gonna do is fit to his left arms again. I have to do it all day, so it's just a few. I think I'm almost done with this. If this one will be finished, I think we have been completely done. If I show it to it, I'm not sure I can show on YouTube because I not trust because I cannot trust it anyone since soon never strangers because I kind of strange a lot. I mean, if I lost everything, I kind of learned. I just went through it, so I went through it sometimes, but I had to get a few times. Well, there we go. Now I can do is to add colors to them because that way it kind of looks like, of course, it's choose classic or I could choose regular way. So I can choose a color way because these look sometimes at cartoons. They do. Alright, it seems I've finally done, and this was not so bad, and not creepy, especially his teeth. It's not the guy it looks like, but this one's even super creepy, but this one, it's not so bad. A Queen Dad, this was kind of tested. If I did this one, it's not scary. If it was done this on YouTubers, it's just like, who cares? He's just playing. Alright. And that's it, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you don't subscribe to me, don't worry. If you would like to or not, if you want to subscribe to me, you can free you want to. Somehow you can watch every time you do. If you don't, then you get satisfied. You never knew me, so I guess you never know. So if you don't subscribe to me, it doesn't work for the how somehow he's no one just watch. That's it. If you just go ahead, you wanted to try. He's like, you better try. You never subscribe to me. If you don't, if you choose your choice of path, your path is just boring. Because if you sit there, just act like watching, it's kind of different path. If you choose them correctly, it's give you a subscribe. You will follow yours, and then you make sure you hit the bell because you get case if you miss the video. Every time you miss, you don't have to if you want to see it. So you want to go back again last time, you can go here to start. And I hope you